You probably know Heuberger Subaru for their warm, friendly service and their top-tier line of new and used cars, but they're also heavily involved in community outreach, and they're big supporters of animal rescue, and that's where we find ourselves this morning at Teller County Regional Animal Shelter. We're with Kathleen representing the shelter, we're with Alex representing the dealership. Good morning, everybody, but the star of the show is absolutely Linus here, who needs a forever home. Kathleen, what are some characteristics of Linus? Because we need to get Linus a home.
Yes, Linus is one of many dogs here at the shelter that need a home, and he is a big goofball, but as you can see, he has some pretty good basic manners, and he's really young. He's only about a year old, but he's neutered, up to date on shots, and microchipped, and ready for his new home.
And he loves treats, he loves kids, he loves families. Alex, why is community outreach such a big pillar and such a big part of your mission at the shop?
You know, the easiest way to think about it is we all live in this community, and we want it to be someplace that we actually want to live. And that means that there's not stray dogs roaming the streets, and that we treat animals well. And if you're not a dog person, at least hopefully you're a cat person. I know Kathleen's got a ton of cats that need homes as well. And it's just one more piece of community outreach that's super important to us. Obviously, Subarus and dogs go together pretty obviously, but beyond that, our ownership, they care a ton about dogs. They have a lot of dogs. We have tons of. It's funny, when we do an adoption event at our store, half the time it's the staff that adopts.
Absolutely.
I might leave this morning with a dog.
Linus is pretty attractive. Yeah. I would look at him real close. You know.
Yeah, we need to find forever homes, and like Alex was talking about, Kathleen, it's not just dogs. You also have cats available as well.
Yes, we have a lot of cats right now, and we're right in the midst of the beginning of kitten season. Okay. So a lot of cats are in foster, and we also have a really cute special needs kitty that we have here at the shelter right now looking for a special home.
Wonderful. Why is TCRAS such an important organization within the Southern Colorado community, Alex?
Well, when we first connected with TCRAS, they're still pretty small, a little bit of growth over time, which I like to think we have something to do with.
A big part.
But we've raised a ton of money to help them grow their organization, be more effective. There's the new care facility in Woodland Park you guys opened up with funds from our Share the Love event, which is amazing.
Absolutely.
Love seeing that. I like working with smaller organizations oftentimes because we can really see a direct impact of whatever funds we're able to raise, or whatever other kind of contributions we can make with the organization in question. It just feels great to see that. Sometimes when you work with a really big organization, you don't see a direct connection between whatever we're doing and what's going on the ground. So TCRAS is an ideal partner for that reason.
If you love dogs, cats, and cars, this is the segment for you. Kathleen, what's the adoption process like? Because there's also fostering as well, and that's important to note too.
Yes, our adoption is very easy. We can do same-day adoptions if it's a good fit and everybody's ready, but our foster program is a huge part of what we do because, as you can see, we're not very big, but we help about 1,000 animals a year, and we couldn't do it without our foster. So, well, if you're not ready for a commitment long-term, we have shorter-term commitments in our foster program. And like Alex was saying, without partnerships like this, we wouldn't be able to help as many animals as we do. We rely on fundraising and partnerships for funding, just like our Pucks for Paws event that we did in April. It was an absolute amazing success, but it could not have happened without the support of Heuberger.
Look at these eyes. Who says no to Linus? Alex, somebody needs a car if they want to get out here to adopt an animal. What's the process to get a car?
Well, first off, you have to own a dog. That's if you're getting a Subaru, I'm pretty sure Colorado law states that you have to have a dog. But otherwise, just come see us. We have a huge inventory. We're one of the larger Subaru dealers, and our pricing is extremely competitive, so you can't really go wrong.
Alex, Kathleen, thanks for the time. I hope I don't have to see Linus here again, because that would be a good thing.
Yes, right? Absolutely.
Having so much fun. Dogs, cats, and cars. It's been a fun morning here at TCRAS. Back to you. Oh, how adorable is Linus? He really does need a forever home. In Our Community is sponsored by Heuberger Motors.